your daily divine messages from Spirit. Happy Friday. I hope this message finds you well whenever it finds you. And we're going to go ahead and jump into some energy check-in here. This is a recap of the energy check-in I did last night. I don't typically do recaps of energy check-ins, but since today is Friday and it's our Friday energy check-in, might as well do the recap that we had late yesterday evening. If you were able to catch that live, I tuned in and opened up the chat and, had a face-to-face conversation and soul sessions with the collective about what was going on within the collective. And it was really powerful and beautiful. So if that's something that you're ever interested in wanting to tune into, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, Princess Leah 888, and hit that notification bell so that you can know whenever it is that I'm going live. Because every once in a while I might just show up outside of my daily divines and Tea+Tarot Tuesdays and have a conversation with you. So you can see here the messages that came through, the energies that are being felt right now. I'm going to call this the weekend energy check-in, kind of it feels like this is the vibe that we can expect for this weekend. And if I feel called to tune in again over the weekend, I will. Otherwise, this is really beautiful energy, actually. You can see here what I'm calling this energy is very transformative, very I love me. I love me for me because I love me, right? I choose me, right? And when you choose yourself, what it is that is truly destined for you, it is able to now awaken. It's now able to come into fruition. So the feminine energy over here came out with the Justice, Eight of Swords. Actually, it was more like this. Let me just correct it. Even though this is how it came out last night. Justice reverse, the Devil, and Eight of Swords. So, we have Libra energy, we have Capricorn energy, we have the Eight of Swords here, kind of the Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, air energy, really in the mental. But what I'm seeing with this actually is very empowering. The feminine energy is reclaiming, I'm hearing, even though she's in her head right now, even though it might feel a bit in her head at times, the feminine energy is reclaiming her power. You see how she's breaking the chains here of this Devil energy. She's breaking generational cycles and chains of toxicity, of what I'm hearing, injustice, right? How she has been portrayed, what has been keeping her stuck mentally, limited is what I'm hearing. Limiting beliefs, limited to who she really is. What I'm seeing in this energy as well is that she has been limited to being just the sexual object, being sexualized. And I'm hearing that that is what's being cleared, that's what's being completed, that's the injustice that the feminine energy collective is breaking free from, is realizing that she is more than just a reproductive system, right? She's more than just a sex object. She's more than just, this disempowering, limited version of the distorted feminine. That's what's coming through. That's what is really, really powerful for the feminine energy right now, because she's now seeing and recognizing what is truly for her. She's now recognizing, seeing what is truly destined for her, what is written in the stars. She's following her purpose, and she's following her intuition with this Moon card at the bottom of the deck. She's listening to her emotional needs. She's trusting in the moon goddess energy and power, right? She's tapping into, she's feeling fierce, right? She's recognizing that girls rule. Like, we actually are awesome, amazing creatures. And we should not be limited and stuck to this belief that we only have, you know, certain powers, we only have certain truths, we only have certain abilities, you know. And I'm hearing also breaking the chains of codependency, dependency, so that she can really step into what has been already written in the stars for her, which is so beautiful. And I love that so much for the feminine right now. The masculine here is also choosing me, right? He's choosing himself. The masculine is choosing what it is that is really, truly, fully on his heart. And that's this beautiful wish fulfillment, this beautiful, I'm hearing fairy tale, happily ever after, you know, that he's been told his whole life was just a fantasy. Again, that limited belief that he cannot, that masculines cannot feel love and vulnerable and can't have that sappy, emotional, just desire for a successful family is what I'm hearing. This successful family marriage. And the reason why I'm seeing marriage is because we have the Hierophant underneath the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. We have the Hierophant and the 7 of Wands. So when I see that, it's standing up for what he's truly committing to. You know, I feel that the energy right now that the masculine's going through is very much about reconstructing what commitment means, reconstructing what they actually do want to commit to, and standing up against all odds, standing up against all, you know, naysayers and negative thinkers. That could be friends, family, status, community, beliefs, religion, you know. I hear a lot of some screaming in the back outside. So, you know, that could be, you could be hearing people screaming at you, masculine, for choosing this, you know, for wanting. And this is where I see the marriage energy come in because of this Hierophant 10 of Cups, right? The Hierophant Capricorn energy of tradition, of commitment. You know, Pluto is indirect through the sign of Capricorn for the next few weeks, for the last time in our lifetime, before it moves into Aquarius for the next 20 years. And so Pluto being the planet of transformation through facing your fears. I'm hearing the masculine collective is really going through a major transformation in their biggest fear of commitment. What and even breaking it all the way down to what is commitment to me? Why do I want it? What does marriage mean? Is it just a piece of paper? Is it just a, you know, a ring? Is it a label, a title, a status? Why does it matter so much who I marry to other people, other than the fact that it might, they are putting some sort of identity around it for them? You know, I'm hearing this on a family basis, like a familial kind of basis. Maybe your family is trying to control who the masculine marries because of how it affects them. I'm hearing that in the sense of, like, even in like royal ties where you stay within the royal families regardless of if they actually love each other, right? But I'm hearing like the masculine is standing up for what he wants, juggling back and forth his mind over heart with this Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles here. You know, really going back and forth, I'm hearing, juggling the heart versus the mind, versus the heart versus the mind. And really trying to understand, because that's Queen of Wands is about using discernment of your heart and mind, not getting too enmeshed in one, either or, one or the other. You know, being able to be rational and logical, but also being able to still make choices with your heart, following your heart. And I hear that this masculine has been juggling this energy back and forth for quite some time now. It could be the last 2 years. It could be the last 7 years, 6 years, you know, but you have the 6 and 7 taking those steps. Taking the steps forward to really be able to choose what it is that he's been juggling. To have that clarity. But I'm also hearing perhaps there's been, you know, this energy came through after when I was listening back to the energy check-in last night. You know, and I'm hearing the train in the background, so there might be background noises, background voices, background opinions, and that's why I'm hearing this Queen of Swords could also be an external feminine figure. It doesn't have to be a mother or a woman, but it could be a feminine figure with feminine, strong feminine qualities that has been trying to voice their opinion, trying to give their advice, give their, you know, expertise is what I'm hearing. That has been, you know, I'm also hearing give their orders. That has been causing this masculine to juggle back and forth. Maybe they're saying, no, don't like this person, don't choose this person, don't, they have this quality and that quality, or they don't have this quality, this or that quality, they don't fit into our, you know, status, they don't fit into our community or our religion, right? And now there's a plane going overhead with the train still going in the background. So I apologize if that's distracting for some of you, but that's a message here coming in, that this might be this background noise of whoever it is might be a feminine in the background. It could be a mother. It could be a partner or an ex. It could be an aunt or a friend. It could be a person of authority, a boss, that has been causing the masculine to juggle their thoughts and their heart and their desires. You know, if it's not a romantic scenario for some masculine, it could be a career, juggling back and forth, career versus passion, right? Really trying to follow what is emotionally fulfilling for him, and wanting and really being determined to succeed at this mission, because it is you know, it's contracted for him. He's already been ordained. I'm hearing he's already been blessed for this mission, for this purpose in this path. But he is going to come up with some naysayers of people who are going to say that is not a real job. And this isn't, and I'm saying he for the sake of ease, but we all carry masculine energy within us just as we do feminine. So take it as it resonates. But, you know, I'm hearing that's not a real job. How are you going to sustain all these like little background distractions trying to fight? And now all this movement is happening outside with cars. I'm hearing all these transportation. That's that air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Cars are moving in the background. Trains are honking. Planes are going above. So I'm hearing there is movement in this communication, because we do have the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Swords. You know, there is fast-paced haste movement that wants to be had with the masculine collective, a conversation that wants to be had. And I'm hearing it's very, very determined. You see how determined he is. He's like going so fast. Even the horse is like, yo, maybe we should slow down a bit. But I'm hearing it's this way because he's been holding on to it for so long with the King of Pentacles here. He's been holding on to this material world and these material things, trying to satisfy everyone else around him, that he's not even able to really enjoy the life that he's been building. He's not even able to enjoy the money that he's been creating and earning. He's giving it to everyone else. Maybe he is maybe this masculine is a business owner or a boss to others with employees. Maybe he is a father and is giving a lot of his money to child support or his children, right? Or other family members in need. And maybe that's why they might be saying this. Maybe that this feminine energy here is saying, don't give your energy over here to this feminine, I'm hearing, right? Because she, like, I'm hearing that this feminine might be even trying to like put into the masculine's mind of this feminine is just promiscuous, like this devil energy. But, or again, limiting of what it is, lacking of what it is that she thinks that he deserves. But the masculine sees this feminine as his destiny. Okay, take this as it resonates. I'm just kind of pulling some more additional messages that are coming through, you know. But we do see this Four of Wands here because this is truly what we don't see coming. This union, this 1111 gates of heaven, there is ascension. They are ascending into their highest self, their highest timeline. And what is that? That's this committed family partnership, or committed career, or committed passion, path, purpose. I'm even hearing for some masculine energy saying, I don't want a career. I don't want a job. I want a purpose. Right? I don't want to chase after what can make me the most money. I want what is going to make me the most happy. And that's why this Pluto in Capricorn energy is extremely powerful right now. And it's causing transformation, Saturn energy, judgment. Right? Saturn is in retrograde through the sign of Pisces. So really, really, Saturn is the planet that rules over responsibility and karma and your choices and the effects, the cause and effects. So there's a lot of judgment that the masculine is feeling right now of, at the end of the day, when judgment day comes at the end of my life, how do I want to look back and perceive myself? And I keep hearing, this morning I was channeling Beyonce's song, I Was Here, right? I was here, I lived, I loved, I was here, I did, I've done everything that I wanted. It was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so the world can know I was here. That's what he's reflecting on. This high priestess energy coming out as the original partner, feminine, to the Hierophant of reflection, with radical acceptance, reflecting on the past, reflecting on their history, reflecting on everything, and even tapping into their faith, tapping in to their connection and relationship. I'm hearing spiritual renewal, spiritual reconciliation, okay, with the higher power, source, divine, Holy Spirit, God, whatever name you want to call it. This masculine is really tapping into that space of healing, of integrating the light and the shadow aspects of himself, the yin and the yang. And you want to know what that is, what is interesting about that? Really, because the Eight of Cups was underneath that, walking away from what is no longer serving him emotionally anymore, so that he can walk into what is fully serving. And you want to know, this was at the bottom of the deck, so I kept these three out because it was so powerful. We had the Lover's card, the Nine of Swords, and the Devil. The Nine of Swords keeping this masculine awake at night, giving him nightmares and anxiety, feeling almost like there's a warning that if he, because you see his back is turned to the Lovers, face and palm towards the Devil, like a warning of what will happen if I continue down this path of these toxic, lustful, fleeting, surface level connections. I'm hearing these addictions, these addictive behaviors. I'm hearing sexual addictive behaviors for some. I'm hearing sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right? It could be. But it could also be, you know, again, jobs that are not fulfilling, that are keeping them chained and bound by what? The spirit of mammoth, of mammon, I mean, of money. The spirit of Lucifer, of lust, right? Instead of the spirit of love, the Holy Spirit of wholeness, of divinity, of truth. And this, so that's why there's this major awakening that happening right now in the collective. This is current energy, right? Because of these strong major arcanas that are here for everyone. I just love that. And to look at the fact that actually the way that the cards came out, when I look back at it, when I was unfolding the bottom of the deck, I'm pretty sure the Judgment was in between the Lovers and the Devil. So that's what's transforming within the masculine. Because that's what's keeping him up at night in a more 3D version, 3D way, right? There is a call. I'm hearing that's why there's that warning that he's feeling anxious about, because he can feel that this judgment is coming, where he does have to make a choice between if he is going to follow his heart, follow what he knows to be true, even if it's not seen in this world right now because it's up in the heavens, up in the ethers, or if he's going to continue to follow this low vibrational frequency. And look, this fly just landed right on the Queen of Swords. Right? That's a message right there. The fly, more air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, mental, very much in his head, of going back and forth, juggling back and forth. And I'm hearing with that fly landing on the Queen of Swords, again, there's that voice in the back I'm hearing, or someone else, a feminine external energy, just giving all of these, like, I'm hearing worst case scenarios, like in Inside Out, when anxiety was just causing a shitstorm in Riley, to the point where she was having a panic attack of all these worst case scenarios. If you were to follow your heart, if you were to follow this person, if you were to, you know, follow your dreams, it's not rational, it's not radical, it's not possible. But he knows deep in his heart that this was the first card that came out. This was the second card that came out, the Ten of Cups and the Six of Wands. He knows that that is the very first thing that I'm hearing he wakes up thinking about. And it's the last thing he goes to bed thinking about, okay? You know, and it's really, really intense and really, really beautiful. You know, you see the feminine here is also looking back at her life. The Queen, or the Crone of Wands, is the King of Wands, looking back at her life, looking back at the story that she has written for herself, and the story that she is writing for herself. But she's looking back at the end, recognizing again, did I lead by example? Did I lead by standing in my truth? Did I lead by following my intuition, my heart, this fool's journey? Did I take that leap of faith, trusting that all will be well? Or did I get stuck in pride and ego? Am I going to follow the path written in the stars for me? There's that yin yang again, integrating the light and the shadow aspects. Am I going to allow all that is no longer serving me to crumble so that I can have this divine opportunity, so that I can trust in this divine opportunity that is for me, that is coming? This is what we don't see coming for the feminine and masculine, but this is what we see out here prominent. As a collective, feminine and masculine, one unit. The King of Wands, again, there's that Crone of Wands, that leading by example. And the Two of Cups. So leading by example. Okay, taking the lead in this partnership, this soul contract. Recognizing that the two of them are the two droplets in this chalice coming from that third eye, you see? The two are on a mission. The two are the embodiment of this chalice of water, of this body of water. They are but two droplets, two teardrops in this body of water. So they are taking the lead. They are leading their lives by example. That's why I love this energy, because they know that this is a soul contract and a soul partnership, and they are coming into the leading by example of sustainable partnership is what I'm hearing, of equal partnership, of mature, healthy partnership, because they're becoming independent together. Individuals together. That's called interdependence. When you can balance and temper and alchemize your energy, your masculine and feminine energy within yourself, then you can become sustained by your own independence. And then you build that confidence within yourself. You don't need the other person to fulfill you. You don't need the other person to sustain or to make you feel good or loved. You feel that within yourself. That's this Nine of Pentacles and Temperance is about. So that then you can just be together, right? You can be whole and individuals together without expecting each other to fill whatever void. That's codependent. That's what is beautiful about this energy this weekend. And there comes that train in the back again. So there is some busy work happening in the background. And I'm hearing confirmation, right? Honk for confirmation. I'm hearing from Spirit. There's communication that wants to come in. You might be getting some conversations that may come through about this partnership. Right? I'm hearing perhaps even some apologies or just communication of wanting to break the silence. There might be some aha moments for the masculine and the feminine that may cause for, again, that's where that Knight of Swords is here. That masculine is ready to come to. They're facing each other. The moon, she's facing the masculine. Let me just take the card, pull the cards up. You see? What you don't see coming is that they are moving towards one another. The feminine is leaning into her intuition. She can feel the masculine coming towards her. So instead of going into the masculine energy of herself, she's allowing the masculine energy to come forth, to receive, because she can feel it. And this doesn't have to be an external person. Again, this could be something of, you know, that you have been manifesting in, like a career, like a job or a purpose or passion. I'm not resonating with the job career word right now. I'm just hearing this collective here is really tapping into purpose, passion, right? And so that could be what the allowing the feminine, allowing that masculine energy to come through. And it's really coming in hot, loud, and strong. If you can hear that train in the background, it's really coming in fast and loud. and it matches the energy of this Knight of Swords card. So really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful energy, guys. What I love over here from Spirit too, okay, we have the King of Cups. So again, you see how his heart has been activated. He is up to his waist in water and emotions, but he also is learning how to mature those emotions so that he can balance these two cups. What two cups? The two of cups that the collective is in right now, that the collective is leading in. They're leading with partnership, with equal, healthy partnership. And Spirit is helping the collective mature their emotions, to confirm. Sorry for all that background noise, guys. But again, like I said, this is more transportation, communication, movement. So you can see here, to clarify that King of Cups energy, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Swords, all mental, all, there's that communication again, all mental and communication. So I'm hearing there's a leap of faith that Spirit is giving the strength for this collective to do. This is confirming and mirroring the masculine's Knight of Swords we just talked about. There's a portal ready to be leaped into, a whole new timeline is what I'm hearing. And it's going to require this collective to leave the past behind, the past karmic ties, third-party interferences. Whether that is, you see this is kind of a feminine figure again, so it could be that Queen of Swords feminine figure that was trying to, you know, talk the masculine collective out of moving into this new timeline. It could be the, you know, unhealthy habits, addictions, jobs that are draining, people that are draining, that is being told to change. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Something happened. I don't know if you guys can see still, but apologize. Okay, I think it's okay, but something on my screen just popped up, so I don't know. It says the orientation changed. Interesting message here. Orientation is locked, rotate back. Okay, well, I didn't touch it, so I don't know what that means. So maybe the orientation is That's a message here, guys. There's always a message that when I'm channeling. The orientation is locked. Please change back. So what I'm hearing with that is, again, the orientation, the way that it is already destined is locked, is what I'm hearing from Spirit saying right now, as this is the message from Spirit, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. You have to cut out what is no longer serving you. You have to cut out, set healthy boundaries. That's what that Five of Swords energy is. You know, in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, the Five of Swords, he's holding 3 swords and the other 2 are left behind. Cutting people out that are no longer healthy additions, healthy contributions. And that's what this 3 of Swords, that third party, karmic cycles. This is the energy of Isis, the goddess of war, the goddess of protection over war. And now we have, what is this sound? We have so much background noise, guys. This is the Amazon delivery trucks making noises. So look, now there's a delivery. There's going to be something coming through. So I'm hearing ground yourself and prepare yourself, because you're going to, Spirit is helping you with this maturity to be in this emotionally mature space for you to take a leap into this new portal. But you do have to have the strength to cut out the past. And you see with this Devil card right underneath the 3 of Swords, cut out what is no longer serving. The bottom of the deck for of Spirit is the 8 of Swords. So you might be feeling still, again, stuck in your head. That's confirming over here with the feminine energy. You're breaking free, because there's that portal again. You're breaking free, recognizing that you're not stuck. You might feel limited, but you're breaking out of those limiting beliefs. That's really all what the 8 of Swords is limiting beliefs. That you can't move into this new portal, this new timeline. That you can't balance your feminine and masculine energies with that Ankh sign. You are moving. That's why the bottom of the deck underneath that is the 4 of Swords. Everything of Swords right now, other than this King of Cups coming from Spirit. So go within, reflect, meditate, recoup, recover, rest. Rest. We still have a lot of signs in retrograde right now. Neptune, Saturn, Chiron. And so reflect on all of this. Reflect on what it is that you're moving into. Reflect on what you're cutting and needing to cut out and what you have already cut out. I'm hearing Spirit say, reflect on how far you have come. You are standing at the precipice of your destiny right now. There is a lot of noise and chatter and background distractions that are trying to fixate your focus on it, on the anxiety, on the things that are not real, on the toxicities, on the low vibrations, on the outdated patterns and habits. But I'm hearing you are moving into fulfillment, wish fulfillment that you will succeed in. Everything in your life will be a victory. Your relationships, your family, your purpose, your passion. It's not about a job or a career or how you bring money in anymore. It's about how you are living in alignment with your destined, fated, designed path that you have already been blessed for. So just if you stay in that space, I didn't show you the Queen of Cups was at the bottom of the deck for the collective. If you stay in that compassionate, open, receptive, nourishing space, nourishing your heart, your mind, your soul, nourishing this connection, trusting is what I'm hearing. You have the King and Queen of Cups here. The Hierophant and the High Priestess tried to come through. You have the Lovers and the Devil, which are the distorted version. The Devil is the distorted version of the Lovers. The Lovers is the number 6 in the Major Arcana. The Devil is the 15, which reduces to 6. It's just the distorted version. It's the false low frequency. We all have the shadow and light versions of ourselves. And that's all we have to just remember as we're juggling back and forth of what is. I'm hearing listen to your third eye. Listen to what your two eyes cannot see. Listen to your heart, your gut. Those are also areas that your soul speaks to you, that spirit speaks to you through you. Okay? So the moon cycles have been powerful. We had the full moon in Aries last week. We have the new moon in Scorpio coming up next week on the 1st, a week from today. So let this week integrate from these couple weeks, integrate from the full moon of what we have been learning of how we stand independently in our power. That's what Aries is about. And as we move into this new moon in Scorpio, a very, very mysterious, what I'm hearing is very emotionally intuitive, but also protective over what you are fixed on, what you believe is your truth. Love it. That's why this says orientation is locked. Okay? You cannot change what is already made and meant for you. Love this. So I hope this makes sense. I hope you were able to get the last bit of this message after, even when this little thing tried to show up on my camera. And if this message resonated with you, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you feel called, Princess Leah 888, and you can hit the notification bell whenever you like to know whenever I go live. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me and get a Tea+Tarot soul session, you will receive a 1-ounce loose leaf handcrafted tea from my FemRems apothecary, along with a 90-minute super soul session. And if you are within the United States, I can ship that tea to you. And if you are interested, take a look at my information in the description box. Email me at femrems811@gmail.com or find me on my social media and DM me there on TikTok or Instagram, Princess Leah 888. Until next time, my beautiful beloveds, you have a beautiful day. Peace and love. Namaste. Bye.